Namaste, world raisers. Sabine and Roger here. Let's watch Kali through many eyes, a request by our great supporter Jayanti Sahu.
The image of Kali has traveled from the east to the west and made a home in the minds of many. But in truth, Kali does not exist in front of eyes. She exists in the space behind our eyes. She exists in our minds, and in our minds, she has many shapes and many meanings. In India, Kali is known as a dark goddess who drinks blood to quench her thirst and wears severed limbs and heads to hide her nakedness. She adorns herself with a garland of human skulls and sticks out her blood-smeared tongue. She dances in crematoriums, celebrating death as well as life. When Western scholars encountered Kali, their first reaction was that of shock and surprise. For one thing, they had trouble swallowing the idea that the female could be divine. The closest they had come to such a deity was the kindly and virginal Mother Mary. It was for this reason that in 19th century Oriental fiction, Kali became the devil who drinks blood. She became associated with thugs and murderers and everything evil. Later in the 20th century, feminists came to view Kali as the embodiment of feminine power. They found her to be sexually liberating. Instead of massaging her husband's feet demurely, Kali danced on top of her husband Shiva's body. The image of Kali that exists in the West is rather different from the way most Indians see her. Even within feminist narratives, Kali looks different to people from different cultural backgrounds. Sometimes, those who disagree with Western feminist interpretations of Kali are accused of being in denial.
Beautifully done. Wow. Very, very nice. I think it's a great topic to discuss.
Yeah, that was incredible. I loved the artwork, and the voiceover was incredible and really engaging and got me right into the video and learning more about Kali. So, of course, you all know we're learning all about Hinduism, these deities and these gods, and we just released our latest channel emoji, which is Kali, right? Really inspired by our Alan Watts video about the nature of God, and then talking about Kali in detail and that
the divine feminine.
And I totally see. So the background, of this is like we see these really wrathful depictions of deities, and then always, for Western minds, we're assuming that they're associated with the devil. So when they said that that's what happened when the Western scholars first came across, depictions of Kali, it reminded me of the movie Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And I was really young back then, and I had no idea. So then it planted seeds in my mind of a very false and negative depiction of Hinduism in general, because that movie showed like, this Kali worshiper or devotee was like ripping out hearts in this really demoniac thing, and then chanting a Kali mantra in Indiana Jones. Oh yeah. It was a really, really, really negative portrayal of Kali and Hinduism in general, and that was a really, really popular movie. So we can see how Westerners kind of slanted and portrayed certain aspects of Hinduism very negatively, whereas in reality, like I don't even know if I've come across a devil deity within Hinduism, right? There is negative and wrathful deities, but we all know that Hinduism is more about samsara and the cycle of rebirth, and everything is the manifestation of God or one source. Like even the demons that Krishna is destroying in the Little Krishna series, like we're all aware that everything is Krishna. Like if you understand the Bhagavad Gita, that's what it's saying. We're all manifestations of one source. And then it's our ego and the veil of Maya that, clouds us from, the truth of reality, that everything is God manifesting, however you understand that. So that even, a devil like, a Yama, the god of death, is just a part of the divine. Also, being responsible for that aspect of creation. Yeah, so that was fascinating too, how, eventually it kind of transformed, and then the feminist movement picked it up as, more of a divine feminine, like power, right? So Kali is is a Hindu female deity, and then as, Hinduism got more popular in the West, of course, females became spiritual as well, and then, wanted to seek out the truth, and then they came across Kali, and they're like, that's great, because it's still, God, right? The divine female God, right? And then, and then the story about Kali standing on Shiva, that's just showing how Shiva just, in this instance, she had to go take care of some negativity or some demons, and then just lost it in the wrathfulness, that she was going to destroy everything. So Shiva couldn't even, contend with her, so just laid down, so that, and then Kali, of course, loves Shiva, so then, stood on him, and then realized what she was doing, and then was able to calm down, right? Do you know that story?
No, I don't know the story. I think I read something in the comments about that, but I don't know the details on...
Yeah, it's mostly coming from the comments section, but nothing really like in depth and detail. So if anybody wants to
it's beautiful.
Let us know once again the whole story.
It.
And for new people who come across this video, let us know about that. Thanks for joining us. Remember to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let us know what you think down in the comments. And remember, raise yourself.
And raise the world. Thank you so much, everyone. And a very special thank you to all our amazing members. We love you.
Peace.